Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to give you a short P-Valley review, okay? And then I want to go into some P-Valley news because I heard somebody is leaving, baby, and you won't believe who it is, but I kind of figured she was or her character was, but we're going to get into that. So P-Valley, let's talk about that. P-Valley season 2 was excellent. It was a good season. It was out there. I'm gonna say it was out there. We saw a lot of sexual activity going on, and it was out there, but it was telling a story. Okay, let's start with Little Murder finally got Mercedes to dance for him. I was so happy. I was so happy that she danced for him. And that song, 7 Pounds of Pressure, that song is a bop. First of all, that song, the name of it is like, wow. 7 Pounds of Pressure. That was a dope song. Okay? And she was doing her thing on the dance floor, on the pole. Mercedes had it going on. So I was loving that. And the part that I did love, when he looked into the mirror that was cracked, it was like he was seeing his face, different faces of Little Murder. And I said, you know what? At that moment, I felt like it's either he going to come out or something, he's going to do something dramatic. And I was right. I was absolutely right because he was supposed to be on tour with Tina Snow, and he didn't go on tour. He didn't go on tour. So he must really love Uncle Clifford if he is willing to let his guard down and be with him. And at, you know, Uncle Clifford's grandmother's party, Grandma Ernestine, he was there and he kissed Uncle Clifford in front of everybody. Dance with, everything. So I'm like, okay, how is this will this halt his career, or will it help it take off with the support of the LGBTQ community? So that's what I want to know. And if you got any answers, or tell me what you think about that part. Um, Him and Keyshawn will always have that bond, always, because she always kept his secret. So Keyshawn and Little Murder will always have that bond. Now let's talk about Keyshawn. Keyshawn had plenty. She had time to get rid of Derek. She had time to just end it, but she didn't. And it is so messed up what Derek did to Keyshawn, because when she was out on tour, she came home. Those kids was abused. Okay, he abused her. So he want to flip the script and say that Keyshawn abused those kids. Yeah, Keyshawn took the kids to the hospital. It is on record. But she wasn't the one that did that. And what pissed me off, he was up there smiling. And I said, oh my gosh, she's going to flip. She's going to flip. And she did just that. She flipped out on him. Something got to happen to him. I'm sorry. Season 3, something needs to happen to Derek ASAP, because I can't stand him and he needs to go. He just needs to go. I cannot stand him. He needs to go. Season 3 need to start off with something bad happening to Derek, because I'm tired of him. Let Keyshawn move on with those kids. Okay? Now, when she got arrested and she called Diamond was ready. He was going to end it for Derek. And I was so happy about that. But then I kept noticing Big Bone was there for a reason. And what made me get on to her was when she asked about the ring. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, And Montavia did say he got eyes all over the place. So that ring is part of his organization that he's a part of. And she's a part of that. And I'm like, this girl likes Diamond, but when she asked about that ring, I started getting skeptical. So when Diamond was kissed Keyshawn, because he did kiss Keyshawn back, she got mad. And she showed her jealousy towards Keyshawn. And then when they was at the table and he got that phone call, she already had it where she was going. She was setting him up anyway. But when they stabbed him and all that kind of stuff, and they revealed themselves, it was her. I knew it was her. I wasn't surprised. So now what? Because he wasn't the one that killed Montavious. He was not the one that killed Montavious. He was not the one. But anyway, I don't know how that's going to turn out. I really hope that I'm not ready for Diamond to leave the show, and I hope he does not. I just hope that something happened in season 3 where he is freed, he gets away from that situation, and it just, something got to come out of that good. I don't want him to die off the show. I really don't. But I need for Keyshawn to be okay in season 3, and I need Derek to go. All right. Now, this whole election thing, can you believe it? That old girl won the election. I knew some funny stuff was going on, but I didn't know what into everything. And I'm still not sure of how, well, I am sure, but I'm like, what the heck just happened? What just happened? It's all politics, all backhand stuff going on with the brothers, with the Pink, with Autumn. Honey, Autumn night, Miss Hailey should have took that $5 million and she should have just left. But it wasn't meant for her to take that money. Okay, it wasn't meant for her to take that money. Uncle Clifford got paid $250,000 to buy the Pink back. Gave the check to her, and she talking about, oh, this is not enough. This is not enough. Okay, and then she still screwed Uncle Clifford because she took the rest of the money that was in the bank out. So yeah, I'm kind of glad, because she was getting on my nerve. Every time you turn around, it was always something with Autumn. So I'm glad she's she got on the bus and left to go somewhere. And I'm glad this whole thing with her and Andre is over, because Andre just gets on my nerve too. And he's going to be at the point where if I don't like him in season 3, he need to get the axe and leave as well. Because I don't know, it's just something about Andre and Autumn that really pissed me off. It really did. But when the wife busted them, I said, okay, this, something, Did he want to get caught? Because Hailey said she thought, you planned to get caught. He said, no, she was just here. And I do think she just gave a random pop-up visit. Waited for him. So, I don't know what's going to become of those two. I really don't. Andre and his wife, I don't know what's going to become of those two. I'm so happy that grandmother Ernestine is still with us. I'm so happy. So happy that she is still with us. Because I was not ready for my girl to die. I'm like, y'all not going to let her go out like that. I'd rather for anybody else to go except for her. Roulette done turned into a daggone pimp. Okay, she get put the girls onto something else. It's just, I don't know what's going to happen in season 3, but what I want to happen need to happen as soon as the show open up. Derek gotta go. He has to go. Now, the P-Valley news that I want to talk to you guys about, and if you are P-Valley fans, you probably know about this already. I think you pronounce her name Alarica Johnson. She played Autumn Nights, a.k.a. Hailey, a.k.a. Lakeisha Savage, a.k.a. Autumn Nightmare. Yeah, all those names. She's leaving P-Valley for good. Well, I don't know if it's for good, but right now she's leaving. And she's not returning for season 3. If there's a season 3, she would not return. So she said that her and Katori Hall discussed her leaving, and she said that she felt that Autumn Night's part, the character, did what she came to do, and her time was just leaving. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. It says her character Autumn Night arrived in Chucalissa in the show's pilot episode with a new name, a mysterious past, and a need for fast employment. Soon she worked at Chucalissa Strip Club at the Pink under Clifford's leadership. Right? We know that. So, since the ending, she announced that she's leaving P-Valley after 2 seasons. So why Did she leave P-Valley as Autumn Night? Hmm. So, she said she was not returning for season 3. Okay, she said she chose to leave the show early because she felt it was the right time to close Autumn's story. But my thing is this: Autumn still left a mess. Okay, so was it like she was just breezing through and then moving on to the next chapter? That's what was, that's what I'm getting at. Was she just breezing through just to and then get to the next chapter and just end it? Because we don't know if she's pregnant by Andre, right? We don't know if she's pregnant. That's gonna be forever a cliffhanger right there. We don't know if she's pregnant. She's moved somewhere else. When she got off the bus, she was in all white, and she moved somewhere else where no one knows her name. She's gonna start over. But she said she chose to close Autumn's story. She said she felt like that's as far as it needed to go. And her and Katori had talked about it. Maybe she got another project coming up and she can't do both. That's a thought. That is definitely a thought. And she said I knew when it was happening because it was my choice. It's something I discussed with the creator, Katori Hall. Yeah, so she is leaving. She is leaving. Are you guys happy about that, or you want her to come back for season 3 to know what her outcome of being pregnant was and what her next move was going to be? You know, she came there. We had Autumn Night. We all had our ups and downs with her, right? But maybe she's ready to move on to something else, and she can't be Autumn Night and be in some other movie or TV show as well. So that's probably why she's leaving. But guess what? It's room for her to come back because how she left. I peeped that. I peeped that. When I found out she was leaving the show for the next season, she wasn't coming back for season 3. The way they left season 2, they left room for Autumn Night to come back. Either she's gonna come back with a baby or 2 children, 2 twin boys or 2 twin girls, whatever how it's gonna be, and it's gonna be Andre's kids. But she has room to come back because she left, but it wasn't at the point where she couldn't. They didn't kill her off. She just left Chuckalisa, you know. But either way, if she comes back, that would be kind of smart to do. Like if they do season 4, she can come back for season 4 and be like, I'm back, and cause hell all over again. But how do you guys feel about that? Overall, I love P-Valley. It's a very good series. It's interesting, but I just don't want this show to be taken to the point where so many celebrities are on the show. Right now, it feels very authentic. It feels very new. Sometimes you could ruin the show by having a lot of guest celebrities. You get what I'm saying? The way it is now, everybody is still freshly new, and that's how I like it. So, what do you guys think about Little Murder and Clifford? How do you think that's going to sit well with those gang members that's after him? Because some of them already know his situation. And do you think this is going to hurt his career or is it going to dim his career? Let me know in the comments. And let me know how did you like season 2? And are you hoping for season 3? Do you think season 3 is going to happen? Because they should have announced it already, right? If it's going to happen. But I hope it does happen. I hope it does. All right, you guys. I will talk to you later. Thank you for listening to my video. And you have a good day.